Welcome. Good day. It's Monday morning, about 7 o'clock. And I just want to come on real quick and say I need to continue my daily walks because I've stopped taking walks regularly and I've noticed I've gained a little bit of weight again just in a few days. And how I know is because I get winded easy. Hold on. I get winded easy. I can't work as long as I used to because I'm out of shape. And if I continue walking every day, a couple times a day, my normal around town walk, then it will slowly show progress. Now, I bring you real videos from a real person. Excuse me. I'm walking along, I'm looking around, I'm talking. I'm not reading any scripts. I'm not memorizing anything. It's all straight off the top of my heart right here. I wanted to cover a little bit about the royals. Yeah, I'm going to reveal a little bit about what the royals, or who the royals are, and how they became royal. All right? They weren't just born into this bloodline. They took it from the ancients. All right? All the mass destruction and the thieves and the libraries that were burned and sacked. All right? People are forgetting those things. They're forgetting that history was rewritten. They keep forgetting that our reality does not belong to us anymore. It belongs to a control tyrant. All right? It belongs to the House of Windsor. It belongs to the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. And it belongs to, Zuckerberg. That's what the, internet belongs to him, pretty much. Well, Facebook. But, there's other things that we are overlooking that aren't a part of a human existence. All right? To be existent in this world, all you need is yourself. All right? You don't need technology. You don't need a job. You don't need people in your life in order to be complete. That's an indoctrination. Meaning have to rely on somebody else to be complete. It's fun to share your experiences with somebody, so you don't have to be the only person telling your stories. If somebody else can experience things with you, then you have, a stronger claim on what you've been through or what you've experienced. Now with the royals, they wanted our land. They wanted our resources. They wanted our knowledge. They wanted to know our secrets. That's why they took it. They robbed it from us. All right. So the royals that we're looking up to today aren't real royals. All right. Princess Diana was a real royal. That's why they eliminated her from the game. All right. She was out to help people. Yeah. Her and Prince didn't make it together, so she went with somebody else. That's perfectly fine. But you don't kill somebody out of jealousy. Thou shalt not kill. Well, all this you shouldn'ts and you shoulds that go around, that's a part of our problem. Yeah, killing is wrong. We all know we shouldn't kill. If it's a life or death, kill or be killed, that's different. But you don't just go kill somebody because you're jealous or mad at them, or because they have a better view on the world than you do. That's not right. So these royals that we all talk about aren't real royals. They're fake. All right. They showed up here and they wanted everything that we had. That's why it's written in the Bible. They lusted over the earth and the children of the earth. Us, real people. We're not artificial intelligence. We are real flesh and blood, heart beating, minds working individuals. We don't need artificials making us complete. Yeah, granted, I'm using a phone right now. It's part of technology that I am such against, but I don't rely on it. I use it to my advantage, to my benefit, to help you guys break out of that mental prison called enslavement, a mental enslavement. I'm not saying that my philosophy is the right one or the only one, but it's closer to bliss than these false prophets out here that are talking about like Gucci and, and Coach, you can't afford this stuff, but I can because I make all this money. Yeah. Thank you, Enoch, the Freestyle Prince, for clarifying all that. But yeah, me and a few other people are on the same page, and I don't really watch their videos. I might briefly look just to see what they're talking about. But I don't necessarily consider it stealing, or, I may reference their content to back mine up, or to back them up. But I'm not claiming it as my own. I give props to those who those who say it. I could claim that little bit about Gucci and all that, how you can't afford it because I have more money than you thing. I could claim that as my own, but I didn't say it. He did. Enoch said it. Not the biblical Enoch, but the one on YouTube that is growing like a beautiful flower. All right. I'm not trying to be like everybody else. I'm trying to be different, like a snowflake in the middle of winter. They're all different. But they're still beautiful. Soft to the touch, beautiful to look at. It's inspiring to watch it snow. It's exciting. Because when there's enough of it, you can go build a snowman or go build an igloo or something and play in it, right? It's energy falling from the sky. But about the royals, they took it. They didn't earn it. They took it. They destroyed the ancient world to build their, they had to have order through chaos and destruction. And they still don't have order because nobody agrees with them. All right? Maybe half of the United States agrees, but how about worldwide? How many people agree with this tyrannical system worldwide? Hardly anyone. Thank you, Internet, for being a wonderful tool to help everyone raise awareness and to break away from these mental prisons that they've created to surround us. Surely in vain a net is spread in sight of any bird. In my feeling, a bird spiritually is an angel, all right? And a bat is a demon. You know what I'm talking about? Vultures are demons. When I reference the darkness, I'll talk about vultures and snakes and serpents. Those are wickedness, in my opinion. Vultures are somebody who picks your platter clean and wants more. That's a vulture. All right. A vulture is somebody who waits for you to be struggling and then starts picking you apart. It's a vulture. It draws blood. All right. Let us lay in and wait for blood. It's another great reference and clarification of what it means. You can't just read the line and, I don't know what that means. Well, here we go. I just told you a little bit about what it meant. So, we got to start waking up. We got to look at things deeper than face value. Because you could look at me and be like, oh, yeah, it's just a dude with scruffiness and a little bit of hair on his head. But that's an exterior appearance. What am I about on the inside? How do I work? How does my mind work? How does my heart feel about things? People look at me as a face value. They look at me and I'm a bum. All right. I look like a bum. I look like I don't have anything going for myself. But just because the exterior appearance may say that, that is just a disguise. All right. Don't judge a book by its cover is what I'm saying. Who's picked up a book and read the title and said, "Oh, this is a shitty book," but then they read the back cover and it's attention grabbing, and it sparks your creative imagination, and you start reading the book to find out what it's about, because something in the captions or in the description of the book caught your attention as magical or something, right? Kind of like people. We need to look at how they are on the inside. What makes them work? What makes them function? How do they feel? You know? Not just their appearance. Oh, they're a bad person because they look like a bum. That's judgment. You know, that's stereotyping. And it's also the same as judgment. All right? So when the royals looked at the humans and they lusted over us because they lusted over our abilities, over how we were, how we treated each other. They wanted to be like us because they can't be like us. So they're faking being like us. They're giving their consent to be governed by the higher up, which is the archons. All right? The puppet masters are controlled by the archons because they're getting their orders from them. The protocol. All right? The little puppets are all the people in Congress and in government that are following orders because they want money. And if they want the money, they better do as they're told. So they're giving consent to be governed by these entities. They know what they're doing. They know that they are being told what to do. They're slaves. All right? Even a lot of people in government and Congress and those higher positions of power, they are answering to somebody else. They are getting their orders from somebody else. A lot like how the royals took us over. They slaughtered all our priests and our spiritual leaders, basically. Our prophets. The people guiding the masses. The shepherds. They took us all out. All the ones educating and directing the people in a positive and spiritual way was eliminated. And those who survived passed on the knowledge to their kin, their offspring. That's why they can't progress, because they don't have a connection. They are soulless beings. Real humans, or aliens, or beings, right? Whatever you want to call us, flesh and blood, heart, warm-blooded, free-thinking minds, who can connect to the cosmic energy and the messages inside the Akashic records. We can access that. They can't. That's why they need us as pawns. You know? They need us as their beacons to the higher up, to the higher frequencies, because they're stuck down here in the lower vibrating frequency fields. The lower three. All right? When you can bust out of those lower three and reach and connect with your higher four, and then some, there's 22, 24 different frequencies that you can physically tap into. And the highest one is platinum white. You ever look at the light through a prism or a diamond or a crystal? How it shoots off in every direction and it gives off a rainbow radiant glow. Become that light. Become that glitter, that rainbow. It's the only way. You have to break out of that negative lower three and activate your higher infinite. Don't worry about things that hold you back, because they will continue to hold you back as long as you continue to worry about them. There's a lot to say. Until next time, everybody. Keep your heads up. I know I don't always have the best videos, but I do say things that come from my heart, and I'm not lying about things. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share my content. It's valuable. even if it may not appear valuable or sound valuable at the moment, somebody somewhere is going to connect to it. So please make sure you share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button. Peace. Many be mores to you, and much love.